All right, so Brandon Allen will start for the 49ers at quarterback against the Green Bay Packers for this important game on Sunday. And I realize that most of you probably are not nearly as familiar with Brandon Allen as you are with Brock Purdy, who has been ruled out with his shoulder injury. So we'll give a quick review of Brandon Allen's career up until this point so you have a better idea of what to expect. First off, Brandon Allen is, through coaching tree relation, decently familiar with this 49ers scheme. He was with Sean McVay and the Los Angeles Rams in 2017 and 2018. Zach Taylor, the Cincinnati Bengals coach, was an assistant on that Rams staff. Taylor then left to Cincinnati, where he is now the head coach, and Brandon Allen went with Taylor to Cincinnati, where he was Joe Burrow's backup for a couple seasons. 9 career starts in that time frame for Brandon Allen, including 3 really good ones. 3 starts with a quarterback rating of 99 or above. All 3 of those starts came against bad defenses. Defenses ranked number 22 and below. This Packers defense is interesting because it ranks number 10 in EPA per play over the course of this whole season, but they are number 29 over their last 3 games. So there might be a little bit of a window for the 49ers there. A lot of people ask why Allen was named QB2 over Josh Dobbs. I think the system familiarity probably had something to do with it. Kyle Shanahan is looking for somebody to distribute the ball efficiently to available playmakers. And although the 49ers have a lot of injuries, they're going to have playmakers in this game. Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, Juwan Jennings, all those guys are going to be available for the 49ers on Sunday. So it's up to Brandon Allen to get them the football against the Green Bay defense that has been sketchy over the course of its past 3 games. We'll see what happens for San Francisco. They are now significant underdogs, 5.5 points. So Brock Purdy, obviously, worth a lot to this 49ers team, both on the field and in the betting markets. They'll also be without Nick Bosa, so that puts even more pressure on the offense, and maybe even more pressure on the quarterback comes from the fact that Trent Williams is questionable in this game. He might be a game day decision for the 49ers. Anyway, that's what to expect from Brandon Allen. 49ers like his arm. He's not very mobile, but they think that he could step in there and he can distribute the ball to the 49ers' weapons. Desperation time for the 49ers as they head to Green Bay in this game. Here's a look at Brandon Allen's press conference from today here at Levi's Stadium.
Yeah, today, really. I know he had a plan for his shoulder all week. He's going to rest it a little bit on Wednesday, and I think we kind of split reps there on Wednesday. He's going to rest it a little bit, and then I think the plan was Thursday to come out and practice, and I guess just in warm-ups just wasn't feeling right. So, still expected him to kind of go in, get treatment, come back, but yeah, kind of found out today.
Brandon, this defense was taking the ball away at a really high rate. What did they look like on film to you?
Yeah, solid defense. Obviously, the defense is a key part why they have a pretty good record, and they do a great job of forcing turnovers. So it'll be our job to protect the ball, keep it in our guys' hands, and that's really throughout the NFL. That's a big key to winning games is protecting the football.
Obviously, your job is to prepare every week like it's going to be this week. But maybe it's easier said than done. I don't know. But does it feel different to you right now that you know that you'll be playing?
Preparation really hasn't changed besides just getting more reps. I think that's really been the only difference this week was actually getting to throw to some of the guys and getting live reps with JJ, Deebo, George, all those guys, Ricky. So that was really the only main difference for me this week.
You obviously don't want Brock to have an injury, but are you excited about this?
Yeah, it's an opportunity, and the circumstances are what they are, but I think our team all year long we've been kind of dealing with injuries here and there, and it's been a big next man up mentality. So it's definitely an opportunity for me to go out and play well and put our guys in a good position to win the game. And obviously we want Brock back and healthy and all that, but for the time being, it is an opportunity for me.
Brandon, you had all last year in this system as well. Just what's kind of your state of comfort or readiness to take this on?
Yeah, I feel very comfortable in the offense. Definitely going back to last year and then all through this year, just being in the system, calling the plays, seeing them play out, all that. So, I definitely feel comfortable in this offense.
You just kind of speak from a quarterback's perspective of if there's a throwing shoulder injury, strikes for a quarterback and whether you've been through something like that?
You know, I really wouldn't be able to say, to be honest. I know this is like the first time Brock's missed a game probably in his life, so he's a tough guy. I'm sure he'll bounce right back. So I'm not too worried about it. I don't think any of our guys are. You know, he'll rehab and get back as fast as he can. And as far as shoulders, you know, it happens. You know, and you know, I don't think it'll be anything lingering in the long term.
Brendan, is there anything you've been able to take away from Brock as far as the way he prepares that helps you? I know you work behind Burrow, but I know Darnold cited Brock's preparation last year.
Yeah, no, he's unbelievable the way he prepares. And you kind of have to be able to execute this offense well. There's a lot of motions, a lot of shifts, a lot of things that go into it, and to be on top of all that. And you know, you've seen him on the road doing all that with silent cadence and all that. So there's a lot that goes into it. And his preparation kind of was when I first got here last year, watching him do it, I was like, okay, this is kind of how you have to study here, because you can go other places and offenses aren't as complex, aren't as difficult. So you can still study, but you know, you're looking at the same things week to week. But in this offense, you know, we really do a good job moving guys around and getting guys open. So there's a lot of studying that goes into it. So watching him prepare and the way he does, I've definitely tried to model my preparation after him.
The fact that you've had background with the Shanahan tree, so to speak. I think even back with Scangarello, I think had been a Shanahan coach, and then you had Zach Taylor and McVay and LaFleur, and you dealt with all those guys. Did that give you somewhat of some help in running up to this?
Yeah, you know, I think especially going back to last year, I think first coming in and you know, not just being blown away by the offense and all that, because I've had similar reads. I mean, we call it different things here and there, but similar reads, similar progressions. You know, pretty much same routes type things. So I do think it helped just in terms of me being comfortable when I first got here. But even so, you know, we do different things, and you know, there's more preparation that goes into that. But you know, like I said, going back last year and this year, I feel pretty comfortable.
Not suggesting you're about to leave the NFL, but you're 32. I mean, does it ever cross your mind like, will I ever get another opportunity?
You know, I take everything one day at a time. You know, for me, it's an opportunity now, so I'll take advantage of it now. But those things really don't cross my mind, how long you're going to play and all that. You know, there's definitely guys older than me still playing, so that usually doesn't come across my mind.
What's it been like with your teammates? I know this kind of just happened, but have they kind of rallied around you? You're coming in a very critical part of the season for the team.
Yeah, you know, I think they've done a great job all week. You know, like I said, we have a big next man up mentality, so nothing's really changed for those guys. You know, they work every week, and you know, I think we've had a really good week of practice and you know, getting our timing down with me throwing the ball and all that with some of the guys, just because we don't have, you know, the built up reps that Brock does with them. But you know, I think it's been a blessing having those guys in the huddle with me and some of the leadership that's in that huddle. So I can just come in and fill the spot for Brock for now and just try to make some plays, get the ball in their hands.
Do you have to guard against not trying to do too much, try to go out there and win the game rather than just do your job?
You know, I don't know about that, but you know, I don't think I've ever been the type to try to do too much. But you know, as a quarterback, my job is just to get the ball to our playmakers, and so that's my playing win of the game.
Did you have a message from Brock? Did he say anything to you when it was official?
Yeah, I just talked to him. You know, believes in me. Says, you know, you're here for a reason. You know, go in, step up, play well, and he'll be back. So I'm not worried about it.
Thank you.